English Talk podcast. I'm Mia.
And I'm Jake. We're really happy you're here with us today.
Truly, whether you're listening at home, on the bus, walking, or just resting somewhere, thank you for choosing to spend this time with us.
And if this is your first time here, welcome. You're very, very welcome.
Before we start, just a small, gentle reminder. If you enjoy listening to us, if our conversations help you feel more comfortable with English, please like this episode and subscribe to the channel.
Yes, that really helps us, and it helps other learners find us too.
Okay, so today, Jake, we're talking about something very human.
Very human. Something everyone feels, all the time.
Exactly. We're talking about feelings.
And more specifically, how to talk about your feelings in English.
Not in a perfect way,
Not in a complicated way.
just in a real, natural, human way.
You know, Mia, I think feelings are one of the hardest things to talk about in another language.
I agree. Even in your own language, sometimes it's hard.
Yes, you feel something inside, but the words don't come easily.
And in English, learners often think, I don't know the right word.
Or, what if I say it wrong?
Or, what if people don't understand me?
But feelings don't need perfect grammar.
They don't. They need honesty.
And a little courage.
I remember when I was learning another language, I often avoided talking about how I felt.
Really?
Yes, because I was afraid of sounding childish or strange.
That makes sense.
But then I realized something important.
What was it?
People don't listen to your feelings to judge your grammar.
That's true.
They listen because they want to understand you.
And sometimes even simple words are enough.
Exactly. You don't need big emotional words all the time.
Sometimes saying, I feel tired, is perfect.
Or, I feel a bit sad today.
Or, I'm not okay, but I don't know why.
That sentence is very human.
It really is.
Jake, do you remember a moment when you struggled to express your feelings?
Yes, I remember a time when I moved to a new city.
Oh, that can be emotional.
Very. I was excited, but also lonely.
That mix of feelings is hard.
And when people asked me, how are you? I didn't know what to say.
Because fine wasn't true.
Exactly, but I didn't want to explain everything.
So what did you say?
At first, I just said, I'm okay.
That classic answer.
Yes, but later I started saying, I'm okay, but it's been a bit hard.
That's a beautiful sentence.
Simple, honest, and open.
And it invites conversation.
Yes, people often said, oh really? Why?
And then you could choose how much to share.
Exactly. Talking about feelings doesn't mean telling your whole life story.
It means opening a small door.
A door that you control.
I think many learners worry they need to sound deep or poetic.
But that's not true at all.
Native speakers often talk about feelings in very simple ways.
All the time.
Like, I'm stressed.
Or, I feel overwhelmed.
Or even, I don't feel like myself today.
That's a good one.
It is, and you don't need to explain more unless you want to.
Sometimes the sentence itself is enough.
Jake, how do you usually feel when someone shares their feelings with you in simple words?
Honestly, I feel closer to them.
Me too.
It feels real. It feels human.
And that's important for learners to know.
Very important.
You don't need perfect English to connect with people.
You need sincerity.
And maybe a calm voice.
That helps too.
Let's imagine a listener right now.
Okay.
Maybe they're listening and thinking, I don't know how to talk about my feelings.
Or, I feel nervous when I try.
I want to tell them something.
Me too.
It's okay to start small.
Very okay.
You can start with how your body feels.
That's a great tip.
Like, I feel tired.
Or, I feel tense.
Or, I feel relaxed today.
Those are feelings too.
Yes, feelings are not only emotions like happy or sad.
They're physical sensations too.
And those are often easier to express.
Because you feel them clearly.
Jake, do you ever notice your body before your emotions?
All the time.
Me too.
Sometimes I notice I'm quiet.
And then you realize something is going on inside.
Exactly. And I might say, I'm a bit quiet today.
That's a very natural sentence.
And people understand.
They do.
Another thing learners often worry about is being too direct.
Yes, they think, is this rude?
Or is this too much?
But in English, it's often okay to say how you feel, especially with soft words.
Soft words make a big difference.
Like a bit, kind of, a little.
Those words are very friendly.
For example, I'm a bit upset.
Or, I feel kind of confused.
That sounds gentle.
It does. It doesn't sound aggressive.
And it gives space.
Space for understanding.
Jake, do you think talking about feelings helps language learning?
Absolutely.
Why?
Because it makes the language personal.
I love that.
When you talk about your feelings, English is not just a language.
It becomes part of your life.
Exactly. You're not just practicing words.
You're expressing yourself.
And that's powerful.
I remember a learner once told me something very simple.
What did they say?
They said, when I speak English about my feelings, I feel braver.
That's beautiful.
It stayed with me.
Because it's true.
Every time you say, I feel in another language, you're being brave.
Even if the sentence is short.
Even if it's not perfect.
Especially then.
Yes,
Mia, do you think some feelings are harder to talk about than others?
definitely.
Like which ones?
I think mixed feelings are hard.
Ah, yes.
When you feel happy and sad at the same time.
Or excited and scared.
Exactly.
How do you talk about that?
Honestly, with simple honesty.
Like,
You can say, I feel excited, but also nervous.
that's perfect.
Or, I'm happy about it, but part of me feels scared.
That sounds very natural.
Because that's how humans feel.
We're rarely just one emotion.
Yes, feelings are layers.
Like an onion.
Yes, exactly.
Sometimes you peel one layer and find another.
And another.
And sometimes you cry.
True.
I think learners sometimes think native speakers always know exactly how they feel.
But that's not true at all.
We often say, I don't know how I feel.
That sentence is very common
Very common.
and very useful.
Because it's honest.
And it takes pressure away.
You don't need to label everything.
You can just say, I'm not sure how I feel right now.
That's enough.
Jake, do you think it's okay to pause when talking about feelings?
Absolutely.
Even in English?
Especially in English.
I like that.
Silence is part of communication.
Sometimes you say, I feel, and then pause.
And that's okay. People understand your thinking.
And thinking is human. I want to slow down for a moment.
Okay.
If you're listening right now, just take a breath.
A slow breath.
Feel where you are.
And maybe notice how you feel.
You don't need to name it perfectly.
Just notice it.
And remember, one day you'll say it in English,
Naturally.
without forcing it.
It will come.
Jake, do you remember the first time you felt comfortable talking about feelings in another language?
Yes, actually.
Tell me.
I was talking to a friend and I was tired.
Just tired?
Yes. And instead of pretending I was fine, I said, I'm really tired today.
Simple.
Very simple. And my friend said, me too.
That's connection.
Exactly. It wasn't deep or dramatic.
But it was real.
And after that, it felt easier.
That's how it often starts.
One small, honest sentence.
And then another.
And slowly, you feel more confident.
Confidence grows quietly.
Just like language.
I like that.
Me too.
Jake, sometimes learners ask, what if people don't understand my feelings?
That's a common fear.
But misunderstanding happens in every language.
Even with native speakers.
Yes, And usually people ask questions.
Or they listen more carefully.
And you can always try again.
Say it in another way.
Or even say, I don't know how to explain it well.
That sentence is very useful.
And very human.
Nobody expects perfection.
Especially not when it comes to feelings.
Feelings are messy.
Language can be messy too.
And that's okay.
Jake, do you think talking about feelings helps people feel less alone?
Absolutely.
Even in another language?
Maybe especially in another language.
Why do you think that?
Because it shows effort.
Effort to connect.
Yes, and people feel that.
I agree.
When someone says, I feel lonely, even with an accent,
The accent doesn't matter.
not at all.
The feeling is clear.
And the courage is clear.
That's powerful.
Very powerful.
I want to talk about one more thing.
Go ahead.
Sometimes learners think they need permission to talk about feelings.
Interesting.
Like they're bothering people.
Ah, yes.
But sharing feelings is part of relationships.
It is.
You don't need permission to be human.
Softly, that's important.
Of course, you choose when and with whom,
That choice is yours.
but your feelings are valid.
In any language.
Warm smile. I think this is a good moment to gently remind our listeners.
That learning English is a journey.
And talking about feelings is part of that journey.
A very meaningful part.
You don't need to rush it.
You don't need to force it.
Just let it come naturally.
One sentence at a time.
One feeling at a time.
Mia, how do you feel right now?
Smiling softly. I feel calm.
Me too.
And grateful.
Same here.
Grateful for this conversation.
And for everyone listening.
Before we finish, I want to talk directly to you, the listener.
Yes.
If you feel unsure about expressing your feelings in English,
If you feel shy
or slow,
or confused,
that's okay.
you're not failing.
You're learning.
And learning takes time.
Sometimes your brain is working quietly.
Even when you don't notice it.
One day, you'll say something simple like, I feel better today.
And it will feel natural.
And you might smile.
And think, oh, that was easy.
Keep listening.
Come back to this episode.
Listen again when you need comfort.
Or confidence.
Or just company.
We're here with you.
Always.
Thank you for spending this time with us.
And remember,
Your English doesn't need to be perfect.
your feelings don't need perfect words.
Just honest ones.
Warm smile. See you next time.
Bye for now.
Bye.